What up, everybody? This is Jason Lee, and this is Hollywood Unlocked Uncensored.
And I'm Melissa Ford, a.k.a. The Curve Queen.
And I am Kendall, a.k.a. Best Friend.
Best friend.
Okay, so where did the best friend thing come into play? Because you're fucking I told you yesterday, you're one of the funniest people I know online right now.
So Best Friend came from, you know how you always grab your phone and call your best friend, you always got something to say. So I was always talking to the phone. And then I got all these followers, so I'm like, fuck it. These my best friends because they're the only ones talking to me right now. So that's where that came from.
Okay, well, we were at the ABFF Awards together. What was that, like March or something
February.
like that? It was in February?
Yep.
And I saw him. And there's a whole bunch of celebrities in the room. I saw him and ran right over. I was like, oh my God! Like, totally fanned out. So he said he was moving to California. Now here he is.
And so he hung out with us last night at your birthday party around all of the bad influences in your life.
Oh.
But he sat at the end of the table next to Clyde Jordan, so I'm sorry.
Oh God!
Don't you say
I'm just playing.
He was
That's my friend.
was really sitting next to Cara for a lot of the evening, and I
was.
knew these two were gonna turn into besties.
It was a Midwest thing.
Like
Yeah.
I knew it.
I love Takara, but you know, I feel really violated.
Why?
Why?
Because she kept trying to give me rubber titties and she was putting her ass on my dick, and I'm like, and you know, I don't got a little dick, so I know she was feeling it, and I'm like getting uncomfortable, and I didn't want to say nothing, but I was just like, can this elevator open, please? Let me get out of here.
Oh my God!
So then we get to the club, and she's doing so much. So finally, I said, you know, I'm too sober, too tired, and too over this shit. No, I didn't have nothing. I had one glass of wine last night
Really? Why?
because I had to get up this morning.
Oh well, I'm in pain.
So you didn't take no shots at the table?
I did not take a shot. That bullshit y'all did with the brown juice and all that, no, I wasn't doing that. Now, on a good night, if it was a weekend, I didn't have no responsibilities, I probably would have got so fucked up that I would have ended the party last night. Somebody would have been upset.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm so glad that all you had was that one glass of wine.
But you were such a, I don't know what you were last night.
It was my birthday. That's what
She
I was.
was white girl wasted.
I was really white girl wasted.
When you took
really
that
was.
shot and did that little dance,
I just don't
I said,
remember.
oh, it's
I don't
over.
remember.
So you know there was a big debate at the table at One Oak about the video I put of you online because your leg was kind of open. And it was
No. My legs were crossed, but my dress was short, and there was a debate.
The bottom line is you're the pretty girl, and then you got a lot of homely girls around you, and
Stop.
they get jealous.
No.
They get jealous
No.
when you start getting a lot of attention because they were like, "Did you put me on Instagram?" I'm like, "I did not put you on Instagram. It's just not your birthday."
No.
They wanted to be on Instagram?
They wanted to be on something.
No. First of all, I hang with baddies. My girlfriends are all very easy on the eyes. Stop the hate campaign.
Well, maybe on Stevie Wonders, but
No, my girlfriends are all baddies.
Jason, you didn't think them girls was bad?
no, they pretty. Well, bad is. I mean, you know, I really feel like we have to be a little bit more definitive when we say bad. Melissa, you're a bad bitch.
I appreciate that.
By
Thank
the
you.
way,
Yes.
I am your friend.
Okay.
And I do happen to be gay.
Okay.
But you're not gonna call me bitch every day in public. bitch. I was a little too many bitches last night. I said, your hairdresser not here. The stylist said, bitch. I said, this bitch.
I was.
Bitch got me fucked up. You know, it's your birthday. There was too many phones around, so I didn't want to say nothing, but I was gonna slide you a note, but you was a little too drunk. I'm like, bitch, you a little too many bitches up in
But
here.
when am I ever drunk like that? It like never happens. I'm not like
really?
that. Yeah, no, I am usually like the picture of poise and composure. I mean, look at me today.
So we told
Yeah, you
this-
came in here not wanting to be bothered today. Talking about, I don't even know how I'm walking.
I don't know how I'm walking, and I had the audacity to like put these on. You know, like I'm really trying to be cute today because it's like an extension of my birthday.
Just your birthday week.
Well, I'm glad
It's
that you
similar.
had a good time. It was good to see everybody out last night. We ran into Masika Kalasia, who's going to be on our show at some point, whenever after this show airs. But I didn't get a chance to do a quick look at her feet. Did you check her feet?
I did not. She looked lovely though.
She did look
She
good.
did look lovely, and I was looking, and we're looking forward to having her on the show. She's got a lot to say.
We'll check it when she get here.
So what do you?
Exactly.
So you're very active online about the whole Love and Hip Hop franchise. What is your relationship with Masika? Does she like you? Not like, has she ever commented?
Hey, maybe I'll stick around and see. She's never said anything to me. I've never ran into her doing the Facebook Lives. she's never been there, so I don't know. Today will be the first.
And I don't feel like you're a hater. I just feel like your commentary is always so on point. But it's the laugh that would make me so mad.
Yeah.
I was telling Kendall last night that when I was on the show and watching him do his recaps, I was like, this nigga better not never
He made the show interesting.
Yeah.
This season was struggle.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it just was. And you made the show interesting. Like
You talking about Hollywood?
yeah.
I think this season was a little better than last season. It was a struggle still, but last season was like I was reaching so much that I was getting bored. I'm like, I don't even want to do this.
Shit. Last season, I was reaching so bad, I was tapping Jesus on his back. I mean, it was a struggle. This season had a lot going on, but I feel like for Hollywood, and you'll know being out here, it was just a little too much for Hollywood. Like we ain't doing all that.
Yeah, it was pretty manufactured.
I'm not gonna say that.
Artificial.
Okay, so
Helicopters.
other than your birthday, we're not talking about.
Other than my birthday,
No,
I gotta.
you don't even.
I know what you were gonna say.
First of all,
I know what you were gonna say.
I don't know which nigga of yours I look like. But I said we're going to not talk about your personal life because there's been a lot of FBI activity online.
Okay, listen, you guys. To our listeners.
Why are your titties so big? What happened?
It's the dress. It's like got a push-up little situation happening.
You did that on purpose?
It's just the dress.
You must got on Sneaky Vaunt.
Huh?
You must got on Sneaky Vaunt.
No.
They don't work. You talking about them?
Yeah. That bra that you zip.
I don't need that shit.
That drawstring?
No, I don't need that shit. No, this dress is just, it's kind of corseted, So like I got the whole silhouette thing going. I am Jessica Rabbit after all.
Oh.
Is that why you had the red dress on last night? Is that what that was?
No, it was just an accident. Like that, I didn't even plan that. That was just like.
Then you kept walking by me with your ass, and Laz Alonso was like, is she gonna get by me all that? I'm like, I don't know, but how many more trips you need to take by me?
What?
You were.
Oh, I don't remember.
She was trying to work the table.
I was trying to work the table. The table was long, and I had to get to everybody. Like I had to talk to this group over here and this
just the
group
way you
over
like
here,
it.
this group over here. I guess I do like it.
Listen,
though.
at least you got the bill paid, so they ain't complaining.
That part. That part.
Like everybody eat. Everybody, I'm like.
So me and Kendall and his friend Tarzan, we put Tarzan, right? Yeah. Okay. We'll find out what he's swinging on later. We pull up to the party, and I don't know what the valet is like in Detroit, but it was $40 to park at the club, and that shit was not $40 worthy.
Was it?
Yeah, it was $40.
Valet was $40 at One Oak.
$40.
Yeah.
Maybe for all the black people, I don't know. But anyway, all right, cool. So what you been doing since you've been in LA? You're here. Do you like the weather?
I love the weather. Like back at home right now, it's cold. They got on pea coats, gloves, scarves. And I'm waking up every morning sitting on my balcony like, what up, bitch?
Shout out to the D.
Yeah.
Detroit, I mean. That's where it's from.
You see, this thing about it is you open up your mouth, no pun intended.
See.
And it's just like you want me to say something. There was a lot of laughter last night. And I apologize about the Coretta Scott King thing because you could have probably played a really good civil rights leader supporter. And I apologize to all the people out there, all the African Americans who felt like I had degraded a civil rights icon. She was a beautiful woman.
Yeah.
She was boxy as fuck though, and I'm gonna stand behind that. But people were blaming it on the stylist. And I feel like if my husband was a preacher and we was getting all that money, all that fucking what do you call that? What you pay at church?
The tithes and all?
Yeah.
Do you go to church?
No. Nah, because I need to follow my money. Where's my money going to? My bad. It was just a joke.
Okay, little backstory, Kendall. So last week we were talking about Tyrese and his meltdown, which continues on. And I was talking about a time that Tyrese was allegedly up for the role of Martin Luther King Jr. Yeah, look.
Where?
Yeah, Lee Daniels was
that motherfucker literally had a dream.
Lee Daniels was supposed to be directing the movie, which ended up being turned into Selma, and Ava DuVernay ended up directing it. But originally, that's how it was going. And so he found me at a party. He was like, I've been looking for you. I want you to read these sides. In no way, shape, or form did I compare myself to this civil rights icon. Did I say that me and her are cut for... I didn't say anything about that. But suddenly, people were like, bitch, know your place. And I was like... Whoa, you liked me last week.
Right.
You liked me last week.
So
Okay.
our fans are very week to week.
Yeah.
So last week they liked me. This week, I don't know. They may not like me, but it's okay.
Mine are like that too.
Are they really?
Yeah.
That ain't no best friend.
I never see anybody dogging you in your comments ever.
Girl.
Like everybody loves you.
Girl.
No.
What's her name? Spice?
Oh, the Jamaican girl?
Yeah. So, I do my drops with promo. And at the time I was promoting Virgin Hair Depot.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, oh shit, I forgot to do Virgin Hair Depot. So Spice came up and I'm like, and she had that blue hair. I'm like, girl, you done smurfed your Virgin Hair Depot? The Jamaicans came for me. I had like 10,000 comments. They was in my DMs. They was attacking me on Facebook, my email.
Dang.
They call me.
No, it's okay.
You got me? All right. They call me everything under the sun. I'm like, damn, I didn't even know what they were saying because I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Listen.
Yeah, well, if they did,
Okay,
that's kind of like what a Jamaican would say.
Try calling Khloe Kardashian the melanin queen. I ain't never had so many complaints I had like 11,000 complaints in my Facebook.
Yeah, they told me I can't step foot on Jamaican soil, so
Damn.
guess I won't be going there.
I really have a good time every time I go to Jamaica.
Shout out to Spice. Spice, if you can please book
No,
him.
I talked to Spice at Hip Hop Honors. We hugged.
She's cool.
She said it's the culture, it's not her.
She need to bring you out there to host her birthday party. You might not
I'm
make
going
it
out there.
You might not make it
I
off
ain't
the
scared of them
island.
bitches.
They ain't gonna do nothing. Jamaica's such a great island.
I haven't been doing anything but working. And I literally
You looked like it yesterday.
I took the day off yesterday and ended up working. So yeah, my life is miserable. I need a vacation. I thought we were going to Bali. What happened?
Well, our friend is there.
Let's go.
No, I'm going to Mexico next week.
Y'all going when?
Bali.
Wait,
When?
what's in Mexico?
Mexicans.
But you ain't going to Mexico for the Mexican culture.
No, I mean I'm going.
Melissa,
What?
you're not going to Mexico
Who you
for the
going with?
culture.
Oh, I'm just going with a group of friends. It's kind of like a Scorpio birthday trip.
Why are you talking in front of your friends like you got other friends?
Oh,
I do have other friends.
So what
My
friends are
friends
these?
from New York.
Which ones?
You don't know them.
I know everybody.
the
My
ones
girl-
from the show?
My girlfriend Arzo.
I know her
Okay.
from the show.
Okay, have you guys met?
Yeah, she had that gay boyfriend, remember?
Right. Okay. Yeah. So my girlfriend Arzo, and then
If you gonna have a gay boyfriend, girl, get a cute one. Like, go up to Dykeman where the niggas is fucking around in the park. Get somebody that actually needs a place to sleep. You know what I'm saying? You need somebody that needs I got a list on my Instagram of people that need a bed. Because
my
they DM me
gosh.
every time. I'll buy that one-way flight. I'll be you be my roommate, assistant, and all of that. I got them for her.
okay. Well,
And she's of a particular age, so I get her the one to rejuvenate her ass, get her right together.
oh my god.
Shout out to Arzo.
Yes. Well,
That nigga she was fucking with was ugly.
well,
He wasn't ugly. Could he ate your pussy out?
That's
Ah!
we're talking about my friend's
No,
ex-man.
Well, because you could.
He may as well be a eunuch to me.
But what I'm saying is, I don't know what that is.
It means somebody with a castrated, man, boy, whatever, male. Yeah,
Interesting.
that's a eunuch.
So who else you going with?
Our friend Corey.
Booker.
No, he was an assistant producer on our show.
Work trip.
No. And a couple of other people.
Like who else?
You don't know them.
Just go down the list. Fuck it. Okay, I just left a radio show with Melissa Ford, M. Dollars, 11. And this girl whose brother I got his number at the thing, and Laura Govan. So who else you going with?
Okay, and our friend Paul. And
She making up names now. I ain't never heard
Zach.
all the years we've been friends. I ain't never
And
heard
Zach is
about
gonna
Paul.
go.
and Davey. Yeah. Yes. So just in case anybody's wondering, trust me, they're not batting for my team. There it is. So
Okay.
yeah, that's it.
All right. So,
Wow, that was exciting.
all right, Melissa, what's up?
All right, so LiAngelo Ball, he's the brother of Lonzo Ball.
He's the good-looking brother of the Ball family. He's
Yeah,
one of the
Ball
One of
family.
the balls.
One of the balls. There's 3. How many balls are there?
Enough for a good night.
Okay, how? All right. Well, he's a freshman at UCLA, plays basketball, and he is facing up to 10 years for shoplifting while the team was in China.
Okay, I'm gonna defend this one.
Okay, you defend it.
First of all, he's too damn cute to end up in a Chinese prison. The United States prison system deserves him here. So hopefully extradition will allow him to reside at, what's my address real quick? No, I mean,
House arrest.
It's sad. He's actually the only one that I actually follow.
Well, they could be detained for like up to a month, without charges even being levied. That's how
over in China?
Yeah, that's how the Chinese court system for Amnesty International, kind of.
We have enough following amongst all of us. We should start a free the ball.
Free the ball. Free the ball campaign. I like it. I like
bet
it.
It just sucks.
All right. So here's I just want to know.
Did you miss the joke?
What?
I said he's locked up. It just sucks. Get it? Sucks balls. Are you still drunk from yesterday?
I am still drunk from yesterday.
You were sucking on that bottle last night, boy. Whew.
What?
Every time I turn around, you had something in your mouth.
Don't lie.
You were drunk last night.
Is he telling the truth? I was eating.
He was not drunk, so he knows I'm telling the truth.
There's video, okay? I was.
And you were very disrespectful on that video he posted about somebody.
We're not talking about that.
I didn't even post that. What are you talking about? It's not even up.
Yeah, well, I don't know what I'm talking about.
Exactly.
Go to Kendall right now on Instagram.
No, it's not there.
All right.
Post and delete.
Okay, so what are we talking about?
Yeah, so literally, when's the last time you were caught shoplifting?
I think I was 7.
What did you steal?
Bubblicious. Got that ass toe up.
What you say?
Some Bubblicious got my ass toe up right there in the line.
Why did you steal? Because you were a kid, you just wanted gum?
They said no, I couldn't get it. So I said, oh, bitch, I'm going to get this. Oh, bitch, I'm getting this gum.
So I've never been caught stealing, but I will tell you that I'll tell you an inside secret, okay?
Okay.
So I'm from Northern California, home of the Boosters. That's what we did. We stole shit.
Okay.
But I didn't really steal anything until I met my first partner. I was 18 years old, and this motherfucker was fly. I'm like, at the time, Tommy Hilfiger gear was the shit. Tommy Hilfiger, Fila was big. You know, I'm an old nigga. So I was like, how you get all this?
Old?
40. Shit, I'm.
Oh, damn.
I mean, well, you're 40.
Damn.
Sorry. You're 41. So
Yes, I am. I am.
Not the oldest one
Yes,
in the
and
room.
I'm giving.
Good.
You look great.
You look blessed.
Thank you.
Better than a lot of your friends.
Oh God.
So I was just like, yo, how you get all this shit? He was like, man, I'm gonna take care. I'm gonna take care of you. I'm gonna put you on. I thought that's what we going shopping because that's what I do. So I'm a trick. So we go to San Francisco to the Nike store with some empty bags with some shoe boxes in them.
Oh, you did it the same way I did it.
And we went into the dressing room trying on clothes, and we took the alarms off and rolled them up and put them in the shoe boxes. And we was shopping all day long in San Francisco. I got pictures when I was 18. I was fly as fuck. My family was like, "Where you get that?" I'm like, I'm sponsored. Once he taught me how to, once I learned how to boost, I just kept stealing.
So how long did you do it?
For about 2 years, but literally like every weekend for 2 years.
Wow.
Wait, you said boost. Did you was selling too?
Oh, boost. Yeah. So let me tell you
what booster, they go steal and then you go meet them and they pop the trunk.
So it started with that. This is so embarrassing. So then my friend worked at GameStop. So he had the Sega Saturn, the Nintendo, all the everything.
Yeah.
And he was like, yo, if you just come in and buy one thing, I'll give you anything you want. So I came in. Is that boosting? That's boosting. Because then I sold it all.
Yeah, you sold it.
Yeah. So at my house, I had Sega Saturns. I had a PlayStation. I had everything. So I was the connect. People would come and get the games and I would sell them.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you were definitely a booster.
Yeah.
I wasn't. Me and my girlfriends, we stole for our own self-serving purposes. We did.
What'd you steal?
And we did it. Clothes, more clothes, makeup,
Shoes?
No, we didn't get around to doing shoes. We weren't that good.
You don't look like you could have handled jail though.
I've been 5 times.
Oh. No, but not for long periods of time.
No. There's no way I could.
Slapping you on your wrist.
Oh, yeah. There's no way that I could. I ran the risk of going to fucking Rikers one time, and I was like, this life of crime, it's just not for me.
Right.
It's just not for me. So I gave that up. Assaulting people and shit like that. But no, we got caught shoplifting when I was 15 years old, and now I won't steal a grape out of a supermarket.
Well, stealing wasn't good. I don't steal anymore.
I'll be in a change room and I'll be like, there's no alarm on this shit. The thought comes back
to this day?
The thought comes into my head. I'm like, nah, I can't do it.
I'll tell you right now, if you get caught stealing today at 41, as Melissa Ford,
I'm making a video. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, no, you definitely are gonna go on Hollywood Unlocked, and then definitely gonna get unfollowed.
All right, fine.
So, by the way, yesterday you texted me and said, "Who do I have to blow from Hollywood Unlocked to get love for my birthday?" You do realize who owns the company, right?
Yeah, I know. I was making a joke.
Okay.
I was making a joke because, Charlemagne had posted that it was my birthday, but Hollywood
Charlemagne.
Unlocked, my fucking home,
Charlemagne low-key wants to fuck.
was treating. He does not. He does not. He is like one of my best friends. He's
That
married.
man is married. There you go.
Yeah, he's married with
he's
two
married?
kids. Married with 2 kids.
Oh, my bad, Char.
Yeah, nah, he's
You're so messy.
he's just my.
No, Char's a good person.
He's like one of my besties. But yeah, no.
Okay, so let's move on.
Okay.
Because I don't know what else to talk about. I mean, you just stole my...
Did I take the air out of your sails?
I'm reclaiming my time.
Did I take the air out of your sails? Okay, so Tyrese, Jesus. We had a big debate at the table last night. Like, I'm sure this is a debate at a lot of people's, dinner tables or when they're meeting up for drinks as to whether or not he is officially mentally unstable, like needs lithium, or if he is just like the truest form of a fucking malignant narcissist.
If he wasn't married, I'd be like, he needs some pussy or some dick. But now that I'm looking at what's actually happening, I think if it's not drugs, because I was told he don't do drugs. Mm-hmm. So it must be some kind of mental breakdown.
You think it's a chemical imbalance?
Yeah.
Like
I don't know,
bipolar.
but you know what's going to end up happening is the courts are going to see that he's going to end up losing custody of his daughter, or losing. He's going to end up getting in some trouble,
Right?
Because the courts look at. I mean, how stable is the household? You flying kites over her school saying "I love you."
Yeah.
you're questioning the wire that don't exist from 2 A-list superstars who are like, nigga, you on some other shit.
Yeah. So that's the newest thing.
You got transformers at your front door at the house.
I can't.
That you charge niggas $100 each to come and party at.
I can't.
With Starbucks and Benihana's in your backyard that ain't got no staff.
Yeah.
It's too much for me.
He is doing the most, and like the latest claim that he made is that Will and Jada Smith agreed to pay him $5 million,
And Will and Jada said,
or loan
"Hell
him
no."
$5 million. And I was like, I have so many questions. Did they really?
They said it's a lie.
They seem, I was gonna say, like, they seem like very discreet people. Why would they loan him $5 million when he clearly doesn't need it?
Jason, do you think they loaned it to him?
No.
Did he imagine this?
Wait, first and foremost, if they did loan it, why would you put out an announcement that they loaned you the money?
It is.
And then when you don't get the wire, go back on there and say, this wire ain't hit yet.
It's a lie.
Because I know, Tyrese is not at the A-list status yet. He thinks he is. He ain't A-list, right?
You said yet.
He's not there yet. Meaning everybody who's on their way to get somewhere. What I'm saying is, Coretta, follow me. Shit. I have a dream. This nigga has a dream. So
Right.
everybody's trying to get to that place of success. Mm-hmm. Will and Jada are A-list.
Yes.
Oprah's A-list.
Yes.
Tyler, Beyonce. Mm-hmm. All them niggas is in a group chat right now. And all them niggas are saying, let's do a mass unfollow at the same time. Because this nigga is uninvited from the Thanksgiving. He just can't come no more.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust him. I mean, the last video that was circulating was him in the studio and a Coca-Cola can
With a fur
strategically
coat
placed.
and a cigar.
And he's just like, shout out to Coca-Cola for the product placement. What?
Now, what Coca-Cola need to do is be petty and release a statement.
Be like,
We are not endorsing that
yes.
message.
The views.
So are you a Tyrese fan?
I
Because
don't follow him.
You don't?
I
Or
did.
did you unfollow?
Yeah. Yeah, I did unfollow. It was maybe last year.
why? Just because he was too much?
Yeah, he was too much. At first, I was following him, and I'm like, okay, I think I'm gonna get the book and get into the book. But then, like, he was in my news feed too much, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and let this one go because he doing a little bit too much. So no, I don't follow Tyrese. So
Yeah, I never did. I couldn't stand the hypocrisy.
he's on his way to how Kanye was.
Yeah.
Like, seriously.
But
But Kanye was smart. He went and he was on the decline, married a Kardashian, so he kind of like stabilized.
stabilized.
What do you call it when you're bleeding to death and you stop the blood?
That's
Huh? Nigga, you can't whisper. Tell me the thing.
triage.
Not
What?
a clot. A clot was what I had when I almost bled to death on the 101. You know, somebody told me I could have died putting my head back. Is that true? Or you could have choked on the blood or something?
Yes.
Can I tell you when I had a bloody nose on the freeway, but I thought I was bleeding to death.
When was this, today?
This was about 2 weeks ago. I really was like, God, I can't die like this. Not right here. Because I didn't know who to call. I was like tripping the fuck out. When that blood came out, then I opened, looked in the mirror and saw blood. Literally, low key, I thought I had to pull over I don't want to relive it. That shit was fucked up.
Well,
So I have not picked my nose, blow my nose. If
That's
I feel some
hilarious.
shit in there, I just massage it out.
it's called stem the bleeding.
That's not what it's called. When you get a tourniquet and you're stopping the blood. Last week you didn't know what a pap smear was, and people were really upset.
Melissa.
I know what a pap smear was.
When I said they down there digging around, you should have said, "Oh, that's a pap smear." You said it was an ultrasound.
I did because I've had a fucking ultrasound dug up in me.
All up in your vagina?
Yes, because I'm not pregnant where they roll it over your belly. They have a long little stick
But when
situation that they insert.
But when you get a
That
checkup,
was how the motherfucker found my what do you call that there?
I don't know.
Was buried all deep up in there, my IUD.
is an IUD like is an IUD something they like put in there and then blow it up or whatever?
So it was stuck up there?
No, the string was gone. It
IUDs
was-
got strings?
Yes, in order to pull it out.
That shit sound like an antenna.
Wait a minute. How long do it stay up there?
There's a 5-year and a 10-year one.
Which one did you have?
I had the 10-year.
What does it do?
Damn, you don't want no kids.
I was not trying to get pregnant because
does
the
it
niggas
do?
I was dating.
What does an IUD do?
It's birth control.
It's birth control. It prevents you from getting pregnant.
So it's a thing that just
it looks
sits
like
there.
it's made of plastic
Why
and
are you
copper.
making a cross?
Because it looks like a cross.
Okay.
It's a little tiny cross.
So-
and so when
You never seen the commercial? They like squeeze it.
Yeah.
Anytime I see anything related to the vaginal area, click. I go
turns the
right because see, I'm
channel.
usually on CNN. I don't go to Ability of Lifetime unless it's like 1 a.m. You know, I'm trying to catch a good Golden Girls as I'm heading out. You know, I don't really look at any Hallmark, all that shit that's gonna pop up some pads and shit. That shit don't have no space in here because I'm never gonna need to consume that. My sisters are grown. They don't talk to me about their pussies. Pussy don't come in my house. I don't really have that happen.
he's right. I've never been in his house.
No, because I fuck everything I want that come through that house. And you're my sister.
Yeah, I'm not trying to fuck you.
That's
Yeah,
okay.
so-
You ain't gonna get that privilege anyway. But continue.
How long y'all known each other? You never been to his house?
No.
Wait, you've
But he moved.
been to my
okay.
house.
I went to the one downtown. I haven't been to this one.
That's because it was just so big, no pun intended. I wanted to show it off to
Yes.
everybody.
Okay, so number one, people, I know what the fuck a pap smear is. I get them every fucking year.
I
Okay.
hope so.
Yes. Number two, we were talking about ultrasounds because the woman was, whatever, pregnant with 2 uteri, and we were talking about ultrasounds. So I wasn't talking
They're
about.
like, how does 40-year-old woman don't know what a pap smear is?
I know what a pap smear is, people. My vag is very healthy. Thank you fucking very much. For fuck's sakes. And number two,
Coretta never cussed like this, by the way.
you don't know what Coretta did behind closed doors when.
She probably did.
She was
Yeah.
like, nigga, you cheated on me? Better wake up from that dream, bitch. Oh, side note, speaking of side bitches, yesterday I saw Rachel Roy at lunch.
You keep calling her that. She is not Becky with the good hair. She is.
I'm riding with Beyonce. Listen, Beyonce, if you're listening, because I know Rihanna's watching. But Ree, if you run into B at lunch in the bathroom, just say, girl, Jason's after Becky.
It is.
I wanted to throw some lemons at her yesterday, but I felt like they're going to put me out to Beverly Hills Hotel.
It's not.
Do you know her?
No.
She's not Becky with the good hair.
I will never know her because even though there's the slightest possibility that she fucked with B, I ain't fucking with her.
Huh?
Oh, you definitely a part of the Beehive.
Oh, I got the keys.
Yeah.
No, I roll with Beyonce, man. I'm a loyal fan. I love Beyonce. Every time I met her, it's like a fucking stalker.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
anyway, I saw her. She's really tall.
Who?
Rachel Roy is
Rachel
tall.
Roy? Yeah.
She's huge. She's like 6'9" or 6'6" or something.
She is not. Stop spreading
She's
rumors.
very pretty though, but she's very tall.
beautiful, and she's like 5'10",
No.
like 5'9", 5'10".
She had heels on though. She was tall. She was really tall.
Okay.
She's really long.
She is not
arms.
Becky with the good hair. She was married to Damon Dash for I don't know how long. They have kids together. Could you really? No, I'm
How
sorry.
do you know?
I just don't think so. That's just my personal opinion. I do not think that she was Becky with the good hair.
Didn't she clap back on Twitter
Yes,
when
she
that song
did.
came out?
She was basically like, "No, it's not me.
She
Get out of
didn't
my
say- She didn't
DMs,
say,
people."
no, it wasn't me.
Yes, she did.
I don't think so.
She did.
Rita Ora said it wasn't her.
Rachel Roy was like aghast that people thought it was her because of the fact that she was married to Damon Dash and that she has children with him and she's got this
But
business.
Beyonce never spoke out. Jay-Z never spoke out. And silence is almost an acknowledgement.
But she didn't say who it was. So it could have been anyone.
The Beehive is already chosen. What else? What's going on?
It could have been Melissa. Hell.
Nah, my hair ain't that good. Yeah, it's,
Would you under any circumstance have a affair with a married man?
No.
Under any circumstance.
What's the circumstance?
Okay. Wife is dying and they both accepted she's leaving. He's lonely, but he wants to be happy so that way her last days are good. And only you can give that to him.
And the wife's okay with it?
We ain't got there yet.
You just said.
Yeah.
You just said.
She's okay with him being happy.
Okay. And if that's how he's...
And all he wants is for you to just, play with his dick on the way to the hospital to go see her.
He wants me to motorboat him?
Yeah.
That is inconceivable.
Why? She's dying.
Yeah. Well, that kind of makes your... pussy go dry, like dying wife, like, oh my God, I'm so hot for the husband now. No.
Well, bring your what gets the uteri wet?
Uterus. No, we're not talking about that.
Somebody on YouTube said, give Jason an anatomy class. I skipped all that shit. Anatomy, biology, geography. I was dating an Egyptian and didn't know it was in Africa. That motherfucker said, oh, you date an African? I said, no, I'm not. That's not my interest. They were African. I said, you're Egyptian, motherfucker.
You were thinking west
You
side,
skipped school.
west side of Africa.
I passed.
Yeah.
Shout out to our education system.
Who did your homework for you?
Lewis.
Oh, and by the way, it is stem the bleeding when you want it to stop.
That's not what niggas call it in the street.
Okay, what do they call it?
Stop the bleeding. Let's move on.
Okay.
Okay, so Texas.
Yeah.
You skipped Texas.
I did not. It's just, I just was saving it because it's just, we were jovial and it's a terrible thing to be talking about again. Here we are again, another mass shooting in a church. It's ridiculous. And not my president, y'all's president.
The Cheeto in chief.
The head Cheeto in charge. That idiot is claiming that it's not a gun control issue, it's a mental health issue, which does a disservice to everybody who does suffer from mental health issues. Like to claim that all people who suffer from mental health issues are violent.
You know what's crazy is had somebody in the church had a gun and killed him, they would have got charged.
No, you didn't hear that there was somebody there with a gun?
Somebody was outside with a gun.
Somebody was outside with a gun.
Chased him down, but they still don't know if he killed himself or if that person killed him.
Yeah, well,
Well, they're not speaking up?
I tell you the time I got robbed by the Mexicans for my iPhone, and they pulled out the little butterfly knife and was doing all that shit they did in Karate Kid. They fucking told me if I would have shot him trying to stab me, I would have fucking got arrested.
Well,
I'm like, what kind of system is this?
Well, in this instance, you've got Republicans saying, "Thank God that there was a guy with a gun," to try to control
it's 26
the situation.
Victims, a white in a church.
Right.
Had it been a black man walking down the street getting robbed by a Mexican, that nigga shouldn't have shot him, and that Mexican shouldn't have had a knife.
Yeah.
So everybody got to go to jail or die or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Our system ain't built to protect us. But when you think about what he's saying in terms of Donald Trump, I don't know, what is it going to take for people to get active? Because I really don't know what else to do at this point but keep sharing the news.
It's not it's not inactivity. It's the gun control lobby. It's the NRA. It's the Second Amendment and the bastardized way that we fucking regard it. Like from my cold dead hands will you pry the weapon that I use to protect my family. This is a motherfucking assault rifle. Why is it being sold at Walmart?
If we were to be the show to tell people what they can actually do, what would we say? Because I don't know what to do.
Pay attention to the happiest nations on the planet, like motherfucking Denmark and Singapore. Their citizens, they have fierce gun control laws. Like you just can't go to Walmart and get an assault rifle and mow people down in countries that have gun control laws.
But in our country, because we are such a savage, we would get a knife or a bat or some other shit.
Well, there's very minimal damage that can be done with
True.
Bat and a knife, but with an assault rifle that just you're mowing people down. Like there was one family that lost 8 members.
Can you do that sound again?
Why did my boob jiggle? Because that's usually why.
No, you just sounded like Wendy Williams when she fell down.
Oh, God. See, that wasn't me this time, people. That wasn't me.
Wendy.
Yeah, we love you, Wendy. We're glad that you're doing
we're
better.
praying for everybody in Texas, and we hope that community pulls itself together really well, because violence is never the answer. And the fact that he's labeling this as a mental health issue and not what it is, a gun
control issue.
Crazy white boy issue.
Mm-hmm. No. So Meek Mill has been sentenced to 2 to 4 years in prison for a probation violation, and people are basically like freaking out. Jay-Z went publicly stated that he felt like the punishment is too harsh. It was actually doled out by a black woman.
Yeah,
the judge. The prosecutor
got arrested for what? Popping a willy? That's what Jay-Z said. Did you see it?
Is that what he said?
It was on Shade Room.
Yeah.
He said for popping a willy.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he got arrested.
Yeah, it's called recklessly driving.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he was
and that's
arrested.
what he got arrested for.
He was arrested in August for that. And then back in March, he was arrested for fighting 2 airport employees. I mean,
don't forget, the thing about it, okay, first of all, I think it's amazing that everybody is supporting Meek Mill. Mm-hmm. He's a talented rapper that's taken a lot of L's. I'm a fan of his music. I wish him and Nicki were still together. Not really. Not really. I just said that. Trying to find something positive. But I do like Meek. And I love that Jay-Z and everybody's come after him. But you do remember he jumped Safari, right? That him and his whole camp jumped Safari.
The BET weekend.
Yeah.
BET Awards.
The day that me and you were supposed to be there, and we would have got jumped too. Because I'm going to tell you, they would have... See, the thing about it is they beating up the wrong people. If you jump me, Your Honor, don't even clear the courtroom. That nigga did it right there. I'm telling. Oh, you think Mr. Ray and Zell was something? Oh, my performance is going to be, I'm going to have a camera crew. I'm going to have a little rose. I'm going to lay the rose down. It's going to be a white rose because it's a funeral. Something's going on because I'm telling. So I don't know. I don't know what to feel because I feel like, I don't know.
I'm going to get you a t-shirt that says, if you see something, say something. Because you're that guy. You're the poster child for if you see something.
I can save all those words. One word. Snitch.
I was just getting ready to say that.
Yeah.
Hashtag snitch. Snitch bitch of the year.
You ain't got to ask no questions because see, I told the story before on the show. I got shot when I was a kid. And people were pressuring me not to say nothing. I'm like, why? I'm a victim.
Right.
I went to court at 16 years old, Your Honor. He did it. He was driving and they shot me because of his mom. And everybody in the courtroom was like, what is he doing? I am using my legal system. Shit. My mama was white. She used to tell me all the time, niggas ain't shit.
Your mama was
mama,
what? And she said that?
Yeah, she was white.
Yeah.
My mama was the biggest racist in the world. May she rest in peace. She died. She's at peace now. Okay, so Meek Mill.
Yeah, so anyways, the rumor is that, because I don't know who's reporting this, but it's said that the judge was being petty by leveling that kind of sentence against him.
LaBelle.
Yeah, exactly, Petty LaBelle. Because she asked him to do a remake of Boyz II Men on Bended Knee and include her name in it. And he thought she was joking. He was like, hell nah. And she was like, okay, 2 to 4 years.
Damn. I saw a picture of her too. She had a real pressing comb. Her shit was laid because she knew she was gonna get picked up in the press. She said, "No, I'm about to get these edges done right." Boom. She looked like a young Judge Maybelline, but with longer hair, with like extensions.
Damn, I gotta check this lady out. Well,
look her up.
Yeah, and I gotta look her up. So Jay-Z and Rick Ross, Kevin Hart, are some of the celebrities that have spoken out and said that the sentencing
Kevin Hart,
is too
stop
hard.
cheating on your wife. Stay focused on your own business.
He just ran the New York City
done.
Marathon.
I said he's done.
I'm just playing.
I
love Kevin Hart.
Yeah, we love him. He just ran the New York City Marathon. It was really funny.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so what's the question about Meek Mill? What are we asking ourselves?
Well, do you think that his sentencing was too harsh? Or is he a victim of the system? Or does he need to get his act together?
See, my rent's due.
Yeah.
So I can't really focus on a lot of things that don't really affect me. But yeah, I hope he gets out soon so he can get back and make us some more hits because we need him.
He need to get his act together. He definitely need to get. Look at me. I'm sounding like Jess hilarious. He definitely need to get his act. act together.
Jess Hilarious is funny.
Yeah, it's Jess. We want you on the show.
All
Anyways,
right. Shout out to Meek Mill. Freak Meek Mill.
Freak Meek Mill?
Free Meek Mill. Did I
Okay.
say freak?
Yes, you did.
Yeah, you did.
I'm sorry, tired.
All right, so Laverne Cox just did an interview with Attitude Magazine, and she calls out men who are afraid to admit that when they are attracted to trans women. Yeah, she basically says, stop with the bullshit, toxic masculinity. Trans women are people that identify as women. They've had, probably had the transitional surgery
Well, what if they
necessary. Honey, look, I wish more men were vocal about the fact that they like trans women too.
So I went to
Stop keeping it a
But
secret.
what if they didn't get it chopped off?
So I went to dinner with a guy the other night. And he says to me, I'm not going to say no names. And it ain't even on my Instagram, so nobody can connect us. That's why I was with Jerusalem, my managing editor, yesterday, and she goes, can I ask a question? I'm looking at her like, what you about to ask me? Because, I'm really careful about just talking in general. Because every time I say something, somebody takes it the wrong way because I really feel like God don't let people hear my heart. Because I mean well. So she says to me, can you tell me why your business never really ends up on the internet? I said, because I don't fuck with nobody. I don't fuck with nobody. Really? You, my team, the money team, who else?
But I mean, like,
I
how
don't
could
fuck with them.
how could your business really end up, because you tell it?
Right.
You
but
tell on yourself all the
There's a lot
time.
of shit I'm doing out here that I don't tell y'all. Trust me. Anyway, but moving along. So I had dinner with this guy. And he says to me, I know why you're having dinner with me. I'm like, why am I having dinner with you? It's a meal. What is going on? We just had hookah. Now we having a dinner.
Yeah, welcome
He says
to
to
the
me,
life of a
because
woman.
I know you want to know if I'm gay.
Uh-huh.
I said, I don't want to know if you're gay. He goes, why? I said, because I already know that you with the shit. And he says, well, how you know I'm with the shit? I said, because if you have a heartbeat, you should be open to the shit. Long story short, we get into this whole conversation. It was such a long conversation. And it went from me having fun with it to me just literally like, this was just a science experiment, right? Because I'm trying to find out what the fuck we talk about. So what he said was, the one thing that he has toyed with is messing with a tranny.
Uh-huh. Like, but a fully
And I said
transitioned transsexual?
Tranny. It's a tranny.
Okay.
Just a tranny. Whether they got a dick or not, it's a tranny to me. I tell you, trannies and midgets, I don't know what the fuck to call them all. I just throw them in a bucket and whatever. Like Sydney Starr was here and I asked, do you have a dick? And he wouldn't answer that. And
You
I'm
said
like,
he.
I meant to say she. She.
Yes.
She.
She.
No, you said she, and she wouldn't answer that.
She.
I fucking hate him.
He.
Sydney,
She said.
She did not
She did not
answer.
answer. She said Gio can come and check the dick out, or whatever. But what I had a problem with is, this is the only thing I have a problem. This is what I said to the guy. Why do they get all the good ones?
Oh, I know.
Because they really do. All the guys you've dated have played around somewhere.
Bullshit.
I'm telling you.
Okay, there might be a couple. Might be a couple.
And is it mentally because they say, she got titties, so if I fuck her from the back, I'm holding on to some breasts. And as long as I don't feel no balls slapping on my dick, it's okay.
Man. Oh man.
Because I'm saying, I'm just trying to understand. Because I don't get it. And I'm not judging.
Did you ask him that?
He got really defensive. And so he was trying to use all his intellect on me. And I said, listen, I get it. You're smart. I understand. And I know you're trying to process this and trying to control me with your intelligence. But you want to fuck a man with a dick. That's just what you said to me. I ain't said that. Well, that's what you said to me. He didn't want to accept that. So, I said, order another drink and then let's just call it a night. And then when you process all of this and you want to come back with your points, I'm ready. So
Was this all just to kind of like get him in bed?
No, I was just so stressed out with work that I just wanted to have fun. So this was like an experiment, just to have a good time and just explore the minds of this confused individual.
Oh.
But, I told you about the time I went to dinner with a friend who told me he fucked a tranny in the bathroom, but he didn't know it was a tranny. But everybody in the house knew it was a tranny. So when when you with your boys, they'd be like, yo, she's a bad bitch. Yo,
Wasn't that your story?
I fucked a girl who was transitioning to becoming a man.
Isn't that the same thing?
No, listen. Okay, let's slow it down for our guest. I was fucking a girl who I thought was a guy.
Because she was transitioning.
She had, I mean.
So she was a tranny.
If he walked in here right now, we would all be like, well, I don't know all of us, but I'd be like, damn, that's a fly motherfucker.
So you're not gay?
No, I am. That day I wasn't. I'm like, I involuntarily got some pussy. I didn't know whether I was going to call the ASPCA that day to say one of your strays got the fuck out and came in here and fucked me. But anyway, you know, God bless her, his soul, wherever he is. Because I was traumatized. Because I had never, you know, it was wet as fuck. And there was nothing there when I reached around. Like mentally, when you drunk too, and it's Christmas. You like, Jesus, what kind of present is this? Some bullshit. And return to sender, motherfucker.
So how did you find out?
I reached around and wasn't nothing there. So my point is, when he was fucking this tranny in the bathroom, I said, you didn't reach around? And he was like, no, I was getting it. No, you was getting it. But mentally, you was telling yourself, I don't want to get that. Yeah, so I tried to explain to him, you like trannies. And so that was a whole... Anyway, to every man out there listening, listen, if you want to have a gay experience, stop fucking with something that's kind of like a guy. Because Sydney Starr is still a man.
Okay, why?
As designer.
Oh, God.
I don't know.
Okay, well...
So for those listening, designer, he was getting his dick rubbed on by Sydney's ass. She was freaking up on him yesterday, and it went viral.
Yes.
Then she just said she's not with the stunts no more, and she did that.
She was dancing.
No, she has the responsibility to say, I am
Everyone
man.
knows, though.
He didn't know.
How?
That's his problem. That he ain't...
He probably just like, this girl with this beanie on. I mean, well, first of all, Johnny Blaze is coming on one at some point. She better not come with no beanie. If a girl got a beanie on, she probably got a dick. I mean, shout out to all the girls in New York. Sorry.
No, what makes you say that?
I know the girls in New York. The girls in LA don't wear beanies. They don't.
What is a beanie?
Exactly.
No, maybe I have one.
A knitted cap like you gonna rob a bank. If you pull it down and put holes in it, that's a beanie.
Oh, but I got to... No, that's a ski mask.
Roll it up. It's a beanie. It's a beanie. A beanie.
A beanie, a scully.
What's it called? Balaclava or some shit like that?
I'm sorry. Girls don't wear those.
I want to do a photo shoot
They do
with
in
one.
Detroit.
That's really sexy.
Well, maybe
With
she's
veils and all kind of shit.
Really?
Bows on the side, big bows.
But your guys' crime rate is like really high too.
Don't.
Sorry. Don't shank me. Sorry. No, but I mean, you know, Karen Clark invited me to come out there for church, and Delicious did too, because
It's
she's
on
on the
7
radio.
Mile.
Huh?
It's right there on 7 Mile.
That's next to 8 Mile. I'm not going.
It's a mile away.
Nah, but I just feel like, so would you, if you found out your man was with a tranny, would you be mad? Like if he had fucked her before, would you be able to be okay if now he was ready for all of the woman that you are?
Okay, so has the tranny gone through the full transition, like the P turned into a V?
I mean, now we get into anatomy again. That's not I don't know.
Yeah.
But he didn't say to you, I fucked a tranny who had a dick or a vagina. I just fucked a tranny. Would you want to? Would it matter if they had a dick or not?
Yeah.
Okay, so if he fucked Laverne Cox, you'd be okay with that?
So we should move on to the next subject.
No,
because I'm hungover.
Here's what I'm asking you:
What?
If Laverne Cox was fucking your man, and you found out, would you be able to still give him the pussy?
I would have a hard time giving my man the pussy if I found out he cheated on me with just anybody. Like
I appreciate the publicist that taught you how to pivot. But the question is, if you knew Laverne Cox was giving up the Orange is the New Black pussy, the Ivy Park pussy, would you be okay with that and say, you know, Laverne is a beautiful woman and I'm here for equality and that's okay because I love you?
I don't condone cheating.
Okay, you guys were on a break.
Oh God. Can I come back to this?
No, just real quick.
I just need some water.
Just think real quick.
And I don't know. I don't
Listen.
I'm having a difficult time with it.
Why?
No.
It was just a hit and run. It wasn't no love and affection.
I would probably have we'll take Laverne Cox out of the equation and just say a transsexual person.
Okay, Sydney, fine.
Let's not use somebody that I admire and that I know and like. Let's just take them out of the equation and just some random transsexual.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't think so.
What?
I don't think
do you
I would
feel like
be
it would
able
have?
to.
Do you think there would have been DNA left that would have destroyed the relationship?
No, I just feel like it's a slippery slope.
Well,
Pun intended.
Okay, well that's good to know. All the trannies, get out her man's DMs. Okay. What else is going on?
Okay, well, women are tripping these days because there's a study that's revealing that women are putting Vicks Vapor Rub on or in their vaginas as part of their vaginal hygiene regimen. I
just bought a lot of Vicks, by the way, at my house.
Yeah.
I bought a humidifier.
Yeah, and apparently it's in order to get rid of itchy skin and odor. Girls, no. Just no. No.
Who started this?
I don't fucking know. Some fucking idiot. Because you don't put Vicks Vapor Rub down there.
Someone in Kazakhstan, some fucking country where they don't have access to real medicine.
It is no. That's like putting tussin on everything. Like you just don't.
Okay, so what do you
Mel,
do?
wouldn't that burn?
So a friend of mine said to me,
Yeah.
in New York City,
Yeah.
clearly it's New York. Yo, man, I love the smell of pussy.
Uh-huh.
And I'm thinking, ew, what the fuck is that? What is that? What is the smell? When do you know that the smell is right? Because I don't smell.
Pussy doesn't smell good to you
No,
at all.
I'm just saying I don't go around smelling anything.
Right.
Because I don't want to smell anything.
Right.
So what is a smell? What is
What is a pleasant
what is a
pussy
good
odor?
smelling vagina?
A good smelling vagina.
Yes, like give me a reference. So,
When it's
potpourri.
musky, not musty.
When it's musky.
Musky.
I said musky, not musty.
I got Carol's daughter on. If it don't smell like this, what is musky, not musty, man? What is that?
Musky is kind of like
So it's like a little spicy.
yeah, I mean, like, it's like so the equivalent would be like if my man just, I don't know, he just woke up and he hasn't had a shower yet or whatever, and it's just like, just somebody's natural body odor, that's attractive. That's what our pheromones are attracted to, musty.
Oh shit.
What is musky though?
Musky
What is
is
musky vagina? Because when you go to put your mouth, because when I go to
Musky is healthy.
when I go to Barney's to
Yes.
select the cologne I'm gonna buy, I always say I like it sweet, not musty. Musky,
Yes.
musky,
Musky.
and I always get sweeter scents. So what is the reference for a musky smelling vagina?
Musky
It got a little stench.
It's not stench is not the word.
Little stench.
It's not stench. Stench cannot be applied. Stench is fucking, garbage juice fucking smell. Like no, like something's
So
wrong.
that's musty.
Like, that's musty.
So have you ever had a guy just go and want to smell your vagina?
Well, they do the finger test.
What is that? And so how do you feel as a woman when they do that? You're okay with that?
I know what they're doing.
Okay, so
If I allow that shit to happen, because I know what's going on.
So when they swipe it, they're not just going over it; they're actually flipping up in the tubes and all that, or the flaps, all the salami just getting all up in it. Right? No, I'm just trying to understand
You said salami.
for the young boys at home hitting puberty and like, I'm gonna go get me some pussy. Oh, I gotta figure out the finger test. They got their notes out.
Salami.
What is the finger
fuck
test
it.
consist of?
Okay, yeah, meat curtains, whatever. The finger test is basically, I don't know. Some guys it's just like a cool little swipe, and then the other ones want to just, like, I don't know, act like.
So I just did a radio show with Laura Govan. They have this show called The Sack.
Yes.
I just did the show today.
Were you in bed with them?
They're not in bed. They're in a studio.
Oh, okay.
But they were talking about. She said she likes to fuck on her period.
Laura is a very interesting woman.
She said,
I love her.
And she said that when you have a yeast infection, it's kind of itchy already. So that way when you fuck, it brings extra
Did
stimulation.
she say that for real?
She did.
Don't say that. She
She
did not
did.
say
I
that.
swear she did. I swear. I was like, weren't you just on TV talking about a yeast infection? She was like, yep. She owns it. That's what I love about her. Most of you women need to own it. So I said to her, well, at least we know now it's Halloween every night at your house
Oh my God.
for the vampires of blood.
So she fuck.
And
on
she
her-
said
on
that
her
some
period.
men eat her vagina while she's had a man eat her vagina while she's on her period.
I can't do
They
this
they
right
eat
now.
above the bloody part.
Who's she fucking?
I don't know. So you would never let a guy eat you out on your period?
No judgment, girl. No judgment.
Would you let him play? Would you have sex with him?
No. What?
She said she was having sex on her bed and it was blood and piss and everything.
That's too much. That's too much.
I was gagging because I'm like, first of all, I haven't even eaten this morning. And second of all, like my spirit is not prepared for all of this.
That's too fucking much. Okay, there's like cottage cheese, piss, and blood in the bed. That's fucking. Girl.
What's cottage
girl. Yeast, the yeast infection, man. Oh. Jesus.
I remember the days when yeast was just related to bread.
Anyways, no, and no. No guys going down on me while it's my time of the month. No.
Okay, well, listen. There are some countries out there where people feast off of that kind of thing, right? Like the placentas and the...
No, well, that's what women... I mean, we do that here.
So would you eat your own placenta?
Women put it in like their shakes.
Would you eat it?
Smoothie.
Yeah, they put it in their smoothies.
Would you
and
put
shit.
it in your smoothie?
Fuck yeah, it's got stem cells.
Ugh.
Fountain of youth.
Go get some oil of Olay and just call it a day.
No, I make my own body better.
You know, for all of our viewers out there that listen to us, as 1.8 million or whatever here and online, whatever thousands that leave us comments, please stop complaining about the show, because if we took a month off, y'all would commit suicide.
You guys would be upset. So, give us a fucking break.
But anyway, this show is kind of, we just kind of roll with it today. It was a cool little conversation. It was our first show with our new best friend, who I know is in here saying, what the fuck did I get myself into?
We'll talk about it on Instagram later.
Between old bloody boots and diction. So now when I have, oh my God, shout out to designer. You are a strong, confident black man, because, he's the first one in the culture to be freaking a tranny online, right?
And
get caught.
He got caught. I mean,
Has he made a
caught
comment?
on tape.
Has he said anything?
He has released a statement. He did not know that was a man. From behind, somebody with a beanie on could be anybody. But on that note, we out.
Bye, everybody.